Oh, yeah.
Is it time?
It's time.
Just a few questions.
All right, it is now time for just a few questions. And it's almost just a few pages.
Because a question is just one.
That's right. And 2 is a couple. 3 is a few. And they can contain sub-questions and Appendix A and such, as long as we just break it into 3. So, question number 1.
Question number 1.
We have no idea what we're going to do to you today.
Nothing.
All right. The Video Game Network has created a brand new reality television show similar to The Real World or Surreal Life. You will have to share a California mansion with 4 other personalities.
Didn't G4 do this?
You will have to share everything from meals to household responsibilities, and it will all be televised for the world to see. Since there is only room for yourself and 4 others on the show, and there are 5 others on the pilot episode, you must vote out someone right away. Who must go first from the cast and why? A, Pac-Man, because he eats too much. B, Mario, because he keeps bitching everyone out in Italian and he keeps parking his cart in the living room. C, Sonic the Hedgehog, because he steals jewelry. D, Cubert, he's much too jumpy. Or E, Laura Croft, because she looks just like Angelina Jolie, except not a slutty, and who the hell wants that? And go.
Laura Croft. I vote Laura Croft.
Vote her out of there.
Get it? No, I hate Laura Croft.
The problem is with the old video game, it would take her forever to turn around to get out of the room.
That's when you just shut it down. And you're just like, I'm done. It's over.
I don't know. If I have a stake in the views, I'd vote off Cubert because that's best for business.
That makes sense.
That's a good solid
wants to see
promotional move there. I
Yes.
think we're good.
But no, Mario's the threat.
He is.
Mario's the threat, huh?
Yeah.
He's got that. He's got a hammer. He's got tools, and he can throw fire. So he can.
Yeah, I can see that. He's pretty violent.
I'm going with Pac-Man, dude, because
Waka.
yeah, he's got to go.
Yeah, he eats too much.
Yeah, he eats too much. He's got to go.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just going Pac-Man.
All right, cool. So, who's left? I mean, we just voted off everybody, didn't we? Sonic the Hedgehog gets to stay. He steals jewelry.
Yeah, I feel like I can make a bond with Sonic. Like
Yeah.
I don't wear a whole lot of jewelry necessarily.
Gotcha.
that I
So
think
if you
he
have no
would
rings.
steal. Right? Yeah. If I don't have anything, then like, what's he gonna
I'll
take?
give him some rings just to watch him spin around and run around. That'd be tight.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, he could be the entertainment.
All right. So, question number 2.
Question number 2.
The cast of the show are all heading to the International Nerd Games in Utah. The studio sent over a driver to pick you up and take you to the event. You hear a skidding sound followed by a crash and some cans smashing and a cat screaming and someone shouting, "Watch where you're going, jerk!" You step outside to find that they sent over the driver from Grand Theft Auto to pick you up. The car is on the lawn with a trash can and a stop sign stuck in the grill. You see the driver outside at the street. You may be late because your driver is currently doing what? A, he's beating a prostitute to death with a tire iron until a pile of hovering digital money magically appears. B, he's just standing and staring out into space with the word paused floating in front of him. Because little unsupervised Jimmy was called to dinner and his parents had already asked him 5 times. C, he is actually watching and listening to the mission video instead of just racing around town, running over pedestrians, prostitutes, and police officers like a normal person. Or D, other. And go.
A.
A.
I was going with A too.
I'm gonna go with other. Actually,
Oh, we got a made up one.
All right, what's the other?
he's lining up all of the cars in the middle of an intersection and getting them to stack these big lines where nobody can move, and then he's throwing C4 onto the first cars of each line, and walking away and setting them off and watching the trigger effect just happen going down the street
He's
and
making
blowing up all the
domino
cars.
That's
car blowing
very
up.
specific.
That's what I do in Grand Theft
Are you
Auto
kidding me?
all the time. Like,
Did you
when I
just-
get super bored, I just line up a bunch of cars and then blow them up and watch them all explode after a while, and I'm like, this is satisfying. It's like dominoes. It's great.
Right, the domino car blowing up.
I always listen to the mission, start it, and about 5 seconds in the missions, go, screw it, punch it, just start running people over. See if I can jump the park in the middle of the town.
Or until he starts to drive normal. Like, then when you're so bored that you obey all of the
Did you stop at the
speed
stop
limit.
sign?
Yep.
Let's see if
all
we
everything.
can not get caught.
You know, actually, I feel like he would be pulling Sonic out of the car and beating him for his rings.
That makes sense.
Then the show's over because he was the last one left. You win!
Yeah!
Suck it. All right.
All right, so
Question number 3.
question number 3. At the end of the second season of Video Heroes and Hasbeens, you learn that all of your co-stars were actually 10 and 11-year-olds that were able to hack into their parents' gaming accounts. What was your first clue that they were not adults? A, in the chat window, they would always talk about celebrating their kills with Tide Pods and a chocolate milk chaser. B, their number one comeback in arguments was shut up, duty head. C, when asked if they wanted to go out on the town for a night of heavy drinking, fighting, and debauchery, they usually responded with, my mom won't let me go out on a school night. Or D, they were all much better at video games than you are. And go.
Definitely D for me.
D for me as well, for
D.
sure.
Nope, can't do it.
E, they weren't using tilt controls.
Oh, see, he threw in an other when there wasn't even an other there.
Yeah. Hey,
Ballsy.
we're gonna add. We'll add that. We'll add
That
we'll
was
have a
the
phone
dead
a friend,
giveaway.
a shout out, and a add your own other. We'll add those.
Nice. I don't even know. He probably just, if it's a child, then he's probably just stealing some like credit card information to buy himself V-Bucks on Fortnite or something.
That would be your first clue.
Yeah.
That's how you found out he was a kid. You were investigating to find out if he was a kid.
Oh. Man, I don't
Yeah.
even
You
know.
ever been playing
Buying
one of those
loot
games though,
boxes,
where you're
I
all
think that's a
chatting and
dead
everything,
giveaway.
and there's this one guy that's like just dropping F-bombs and saying everything, but if you listen to the voice, the guy's obviously like 9.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's Call
tweakers?
of Duty Modern
Yeah.
Warfare 2.
Tweakers?
You're like, hey man, why don't you go over there? Hey man, why don't you suck my? Whoa.
Yep, pretty
Easy,
much.
Junior. Or you're calling somebody some horrible names, and then you later on find out you've been talking to
Kid-
like a
kid-
7-year-old.
Kids today would need a safe space after being on Xbox Live Chat in a Call of Duty lobby.
Yeah, back in the Xbox 360 days. Oh, man.